Hi everyone, I'm Sandy and I want to welcome you to our virtual STEM Club Chip Challenge. We're going to take some well-known chips, some Pringles, which you usually eat, but today we're going to build with them. You should have picked up your take and make bag already, and it'll have 2 cans of chips in it. And now I'll show you what we're going to do with them. So what we're going to do today is take some chips, our favorite Pringles, and we're going to build a circle, a freestanding circle, complete circle, out of the chips. Now, one of the things that I want you to think about, and this is the reason that you have 2 cans of chips in your bag, is that sometimes the materials we pick will make all the difference in the world in how your project comes out. We bought a brand of chips that wasn't Pringles and tried to build our circle with it. And it was a challenge. And that's the point of this challenge. But I want you to see the difference in the chips. This one is curved this way, but it's not curved this way compared to our brand Pringles. I don't know how well the camera's picking that up, but you can see there's a difference. But I'd love it if you would try to use these chips and make your circle and share a picture with me on how you do with it if you're able to be successful. But for now, we're gonna put this the Clancy brand chips aside, and we're going to start our circle. And we're going to start with a base and take 3 chips and just turn them, and you see how the chip is kind of curved down. Let's flip them over so that the ends are going up in the air, and just lay them back to back like this, and you're going to kind of build a base. All right, once you have 3 chips laid out end to end, you can start your next row. The one important thing that you want to remember is where they connect or where they're laid end to end, you're going to cover that, and that's going to help make your base stable. And then, it's going to kind of flip when you do that, when you lay the next layer down, but that's okay. If you take your next one, that's going to, see how that flipped those up? And we just continue layering chips on chips, but see how they're starting to form their circle, and you just lay it. And if they slide, that's okay, or once you get up higher, you may have to hold it in place while you lay your next layer of chip. But here we want to start going up, so we lay it like that. And we'll put one over the 2 connecting points here to stabilize it. We'll lay one here and put a chip over the top of that. And we basically just keep doing that until our circle is complete. So just set your chip down. Make sure it's overlapping to secure it. And if it kind of wiggles, that's okay too. But we'll just keep. And if you have broken chips, even as long as the whole thing's not cracked, you'll be able to use those. But see how when I add a chip, the weight makes it come together, but it also flips the other one back up in the air. So we just keep building layer by layer. And they slide a little bit, and that's okay. And again, you might have to hold it until you get a couple in place. And if it slides off, you just can rebuild it. Whoops. But that's okay. We'll just slide it in place and keep going. Just see how we've got about a half a circle now. And I don't know if you can see all the layers that are building, and that's supporting our circle. You can also tuck this in here. And just keep layering and putting the chips on so that they hold. All right, so we want to just keep layering our chips. And as you can see, each layer that we do, our circle gets higher and we're curving around so that the sides are working to meet the other. And you just want to continue that. If you have to straighten your circle up a little bit, you can do that. Oops, broke a chip. But just keep on, and each layer that you add, again, your chips will get higher and higher like this. And then you should get very close to completing a full circle by building this. So work at it. Please share if you are able to complete the circle. I had to take mine apart and redo it and able to complete the circle because I had my layers too thick here, but that's part of the fun of the experiment. And don't forget to try the other brand chips and see what you can do with that. See how close you can get to completing a circle with the other chips. Have fun with it. Thanks for joining us for Virtual STEM Club Chip Challenge today. I hope you had fun and really enjoyed the experiment, maybe learned a little bit about choosing the right materials for a project. I would love to see any video or pictures that you have of you doing the experiment, and you can share those at the email address on the screen. I hope to see you next time for Virtual STEM Challenge. Bye!